Okay, the first thing that we need to realize is ascending order. So when I think of ascending or descending, I think of a mountain. You ascend up, you descend down. So if I ascend up the mountain, this is least to greatest. So I want to go least to greatest. That's the first step. All right, now I start with A and just the numbers that they gave me for A. So 14.5%. I need to double dip that to the left, and that's now 0.145. Okay, the next number is 1.2, oops, hold on. 1.25 times 10 to the first. All right, so I take the 1.25. It's to the first power. It's positive, so I got to go 1 to the right. So that's 12.5. So 12.5. Notice how I'm lining up my decimals, y'all? See how my decimals are lined up? All right, that's done. The next one is 14.2. Yay! It's already a decimal. And then I've got 14 and 4/9. That tells me that 14 is my whole number. And then 4/9 I put into my calculator, 4 divided by 9, and I should get 4 repeating. Once again, I'm going to go 3 decimal places, so I'm good there. If you really wanted to be fancy, you could do the line, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you, just for like when we're comparing and ordering. And then the last one is 29 halves. So I would put in my calculator 29 divided by 2, and I get 14.5. All right, so I'm going to go least to greatest. I got to find the smallest numbers first. So I'm going to highlight the whole numbers first. All right, so the smallest number, so I'm looking at the yellow, 0, 12, 14, 14, or 14. The smallest number by far is 0, which corresponds to 14.5%. So 14.5% is my first number. So once again, I'm going to look at A, B, and C, and D. Which ones can I get rid of? B and C. I'm now to a 50-50, just knowing that 14.5% is my first. All right, so now that one's done. So I'm going to look again at the yellow, 12, 14, 14, 14, which is smaller, 12. So my next number would be 1.25 times 10 to the first. I check them out. Both of them have that. So yep and yep. All right, so both of them have 14.2. So I'm going to guess that 14.2, actually not guess, but know that 14.2 is next. So it comes down to now is 29.5 or 14 and 4/9 smaller. So I would look at, it's the bottom two. 14 is good. I would go to the first decimal place. Well, which one's smaller, 4 or 5? Because I'm looking at the green. 4 is smaller, which would mean, I forgot to put 14.2 right here. 14 and 4/9 is smaller. Therefore, 14 4/9, and that we would end it with 29 halves, giving us a final answer of, let me go blue, A.